We're here today to check out some more cricket.
But should we just call it like Cricket Tuesday or something like that?
Cricket Tuesday.
Cricket Tuesday.
Cricket Tuesday.
It was repeating itself. I was like, didn't we just see that?
It's so true, though.
Okay, well, first of all,
true.
Mitch Johnson, Brett Lee, MS Dhoni, with all that boring stuff out of the way, this is a very important, momentous occasion.
Hello, Born Review Nation. Gabe.
Nick.
And we are here today to bring you back once again another Cricket Tuesday video. You started it, then it was like,
Dude, I feel like you slowed it down. I was trying to catch up to you.
Bro, stop it. I never slow down. You know that. In any event.
Oh!
Yep.
Oh!
I'm a little bit ahead of you.
No,
That's how come I asked you.
good. You're good. I'm sorry. We're recording this, and I'm watching a Padres game, and my boy Tatis just tied the game in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs.
Dominicano. He just went yard.
I'll probably just keep that in there. I don't know, because by the time this is played, we record these early, sometimes like 2 weeks away. But I'm sorry. I couldn't help it in. My bad. I'm sorry for interrupting. Keep going.
Oh, come on. I don't think they come to the channel for professionalism. Let's just be real.
I sure hope not. I don't know what they're looking for.
But anyway, speaking of professionalism, we've embarked on, especially on Cricket for Americans, we've watched already an entire test series. We're talking about what? Well, it wasn't 15 because we kind of had a couple rainouts. So it was about 13 or 14 games. Yeah. We've seen our first ODIs. I mean, we're trying to really immerse ourselves, and we are immersing ourselves into cricket. So we need to learn the terminology, okay? Just because a lot of times when we're doing live stream, some people aren't even watching the games. They're just watching us or whatnot. They may not have access to the game. So this way we can at least give them a play-by-play or kind of color commentary. Again, is it going to be a professional one? Absolutely not. However, we'll do our best. So, Nick, tell them what we're going to be reacting to today.
Yes, sir. We have another Patreon request here. We love all our patrons. And I was spinning earlier today. I've been doing some packing, like I've been mentioning on the live streams, trying to get everything packed up as I can. And I was like, I've got to get our Patreon requests in line because we are getting tons of patrons. We started off like with 1 or 2. Thanks, Arjit. Thanks, Shawnee. But now we have like over 40. So I've been trying to organize them. And we got a Patreon request from Dipankar. Dipankar is an awesome viewer and contributor to the channel. Shows up at all of our live streams. So I want to throw him some love. And he knows that he wants us and we want to be better commentators in the game. And so he sent us a video on the different shots in cricket. Now, this is almost like a transition of both channels because we do a lot of live streams on our other channel, Cricket for Americans. Born Reviews, we typically do reactions to footage and to highlights. But I thought this would be good for our entire cricket audience on Born Reviews to see us react to and learn from the different shots in cricket. It'll help us be better at calling the game. It'll help us better to understand the game. I want to thank, and I know Gabe does too, Dipankar, for being a patron. He's been one for quite a while. If you want to be one, like with all the other new ones we've had recently and put all their names up here, then go ahead and check out our Patreon link below, and you can see how you can do that. If you want to make a cricket request like Dipankar did, all you got to do is join that $3 tier or up to be able to do that. $1 and $2 is for the exclusive footage and for trailer review requests.
And we really appreciate it. Again, every single one of the Patreons, everybody that joins, we absolutely and subscribes, we appreciate it. I will say this when you were just mentioning that. One of the things right now, I've got like even some of my friends that are talking about, man, you guys are watching a lot of cricket games or whatever, and you excited. People that know me know, yo, I see you're fired up or whatever. My cousin who's Dominican, and they're like, man, listen, baseball is not going too well. Just today, we had another team who had people
it's not looking good.
Test positive for COVID because here in America we can't get it together. Okay, and listen, I don't know how. I don't know if we make it through the season. I just don't know if we make it through the season. And luckily, at least from all the cricket matches we've watched, they've got their act together a lot better over there. We saw what happened with Jeffrey Archer when he broke quarantine, and they're doing a good job of making sure that they're keeping their players healthy, and so that they can put a product on the field for the fans. You know, one of the things that we were just talking about, and I'm talking about myself, me and Savannah, was, you know, going back to school right now, we got all these situations. So many things have been politicized here, and even sports to a certain degree. You know what I mean? And it's like, come on, guys, let's just do what's in the best interest of these athletes and the fans. Like, let's get it together. And it made no sense from the very beginning for me to not have these guys play in a bubble. You know what I mean? Just think about it. Just traveling back and forth from town, city to city, different stadium. It made no sense. But that's my rant. I know you guys show up for it from time to time. Roger Goodell, I blame you. I blame you. Not Roger Goodell. Wow. Scratch that. That's another guy I hate.
Well, you know, Rob Manfred, I just read an article a few hours ago where he called out Tony Clark and the Players Union for saying, we've got to get this together. The Players Union in baseball is a powerful union. Holy cow. And Tony Clark was, in my opinion, a really, really good player. He always killed the Padres with his power when he's the Diamondbacks and with the Tigers. But he also, I think, is a really good leader for the Players Union. I think he's the right guy. If you're a player, you want him at your side. But I think they do need to do a better job of controlling things. And I don't want to say the word policing, because that's like, you know, I don't want to use that word, but controlling things and saying, hey, guys, if we want to have a season, we've got to do this whole bubble type of situation where we know where we're at. But I completely agree with you. Baseball should have done a better job. But let's go ahead and check out this video. This is a video called All Cricket Shots Ever in Cricket History. And when I first saw that title, I'm like, every cricket shot ever in every game is on here? But then I realized it's a tutorial. This is from a channel called Cricket with Rajat. So if you know that channel, go ahead and give him some love. I'm going to subscribe to his channel right now just because I'm reacting to his video. And how could I not at least subscribe? So thank you so much for creating these videos. And if you see our reaction to it, hopefully you're nice and you let us continue to react to it. We appreciate it. But let's go ahead and check this out. Gabe, why don't you give us a countdown when you're ready.
All righty, brother. In 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, bilingual.
Change it up a little bit.
Forward defense. That one makes sense to me. Foot forward and you're defending. Back foot defense. Okay, feet together. Take a little step back. Straight drive. Now that looks a lot like that forward defense, but he's pushing it farther, so I see how it's different. Cover drive. Woo!
Cover drive. There we go. We know that. We've seen a lot of those.
I didn't realize how much footwork there was in. Like I knew there was, but not this much.
There we go. Back
We've
foot
seen
punch.
that.
Back foot punch. Hook shot. Ooh.
So that's like a sweep, but shoulder length.
Pull shot.
We know that.
Get it out of here, cousin. Lofted
Okay.
drive.
Try to get it past that boundary. Sweep shot. Yeah, we know that one.
Sweep shot. Sweep shot. Leg lands.
Oh, that's got to be a tough one to do.
Flick shot.
Shot.
Flick shot. Reverse sweep. Nick's favorite, the reverse sweep.
Oh, so dangerous. Slog sweep. Oh, yeah.
All that, cousin.
Knee down. Square cut. I've heard that before.
Shot.
Hey, lift up that front leg. Now unorthodox grip shot. Oh yeah, uppercut. Oh, oh!
We know what that one is.
A.B. de Villiers.
They gotta put a MS Dhoni's helicopter shot.
Oh yeah,
Scoop shot.
scoop shot. DS scoop.
Oh, I
There
just
you
said
go.
it. The helicopter shot.
Oh, I was calling it. No, look at you.
जैसा कि आपने वीडियोस में देखा, हमने सारे क्रिकेट शॉट जितने भी हैं वो खेलने की कोशिश करी है। अगर एक भी शॉट रह गया तो आप हमें कमेंट बॉक्स में सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं, और जितने भी क्रिकेट शॉट खेलते समय अगर आपको कोई मिस्टेक लगी है तो आप हमें कमेंट बॉक्स में बता दें, हम उसे सही करने की कोशिश करेंगे। बाकी मिलते हैं एक और फ्रेश वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए खेलो इंडिया, बढ़ो इंडिया।
I only caught the second half of that when I turned on my subtitles.
Sweet. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. And the first thing I was going to say, I didn't realize there were so many different names for all the shots, okay?
Jeez.
In baseball, we don't have nearly as many names for the shots. I mean, you know,
you can count them on one hand, right?
You can probably count them on one hand. Yeah, you're going to, I mean, you got different variations of the bunt, obviously, but it's still a bunt. You know what I mean? Or you're going to push bunt, and actually, no, because you can push bunt or you can drag bunt. So that's two. Then, of course, with the long
shot,
you got your pull shot.
Other way.
Field, your opposite field.
There you go.
Exactly. You don't see too many guys do the butcher ball anymore, where they intentionally smack it on the ground, try to hit it off the plate or whatever. That doesn't happen anymore. Wow. Yeah, it's a lot more.
My boy Tony Gwynn, he had a shot named after him, the 5.5 hole. And Gabe did a great job with our Baseball Explained video on CFA. Go check it out, where he described different numbers for the fielders. And so number 6 is shortstop, number 5 is third base. So in between them, 5.5. That's where Tony Gwynn would love to hit it all the time. He wasn't a power hitter, but he was one of the best hitters of all time. That's right. What's up, Tony Gwynn? He's passed away right now, but we still show him some love.
Absolutely, absolutely. A legend. The guy was a legend. You know what? It's so funny because I was just like, what about that helicopter shot? Because as soon as it said unorthodox shots, it was like, oh, you know what? It had to be Dhoni. I promise you, this is the first time I had watched this video, so I didn't even know he was gonna do that. But here's the thing: I keep hearing so many guys, and again, small sample size, but MS Dhoni was an unorthodox guy, right? Quote unquote. Steve Smith is an unorthodox guy. Who else they say is unorthodox? Even Ben Stokes, they say, he has an unorthodox approach for a lefty. These unorthodox guys kill the ball. And I think it's because they don't trap themselves into just being able to say, this is the zone or this is the only swing I could take. They hit the ball. And a long time in baseball, somebody told me, listen, hitting is super easy. See the ball, hit the ball. Don't worry about, going opposite field, so I got to let the ball get deep on me. Don't worry about, launch angles so I can try to put it in the air, hit a home run. See the ball, hit the ball. It's really that simple, wherever it's at. And I think those are the guys that are most successful because they don't really pigeonhole themselves into a specific way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, man. I'm super excited for you. And I just said for you. Sorry about that, bro. I'm super excited for cricket. I just said I'm super excited for you because I took a look at the score, by the way, and I'm like, Pod, this is not your normal Padre squad. You guys would have lost this game in years past.
Don't tell me because I put it on pause after that home run because once we're done recording, I'm going to be rewinding it over and over because I'm pretty sure they're going to lose it in the 9th or the 10th, but I just wanted to enjoy that shot.
My bad. But anyways, see, I give him so much work to do, guys. He has to edit so many of these videos. It's not even funny. Hours upon hours. But with that being said, guys, let us know what you think about these shots. Are there any other shots you can think of? What's your favorite shot? To me, for sure, I know that the 6s are super cool and the helicopters are so cool, but I think that especially that sweep shot is so indefensible unless you've got like 3 guys obviously in the slip, but then you just go the other way, right? But excuse me, it's almost not fair. That shot, and then what's the one they called where they just hit the bat up and then push it up in the air?
That's it's Uppercut. No, is that Uppercut?
No, I don't think that's Uppercut. We got to do our homework on those, and we're gonna watch this video ourselves a few times to remember.
A few times, that's for sure.
These shots, but I think that those are the most undefensible shots. How about you, Nick?
Yeah, the one that they're hitting behind them in the back, that's Uppercut. I was just replaying that thing. I like the cut shot, cut short, where they're kind of like this little They take a step back, foot up, front foot up, and they just kind of hit it into the diagonal direction. Obviously, the cover shot is an amazing shot. But I also don't mind the forward defense because you got to defend. You got to keep yourself in there, especially in Test cricket. You got to keep yourself alive, so to speak. I would like to know, Gabe wants to know, what's your favorite shot? What are some ones they missed? I want to know, what is the hardest one to do? I know we got a lot of cricket players out there, whether it's amateur or semi-pro or whatever. We got one viewer I'm super excited about, Axe Shot. We're going to get to his request in a few days, a few weeks. This guy, or maybe we already did. This guy is an actual cricket player himself. He is trying to get into the U19 squad, and he showed me some clips of when he went for like 240 or something like that at his most recent match.
Cousin.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I know we got some cricketers out there. Let us know, what is the hardest one to handle. You know, I need all the help I can get because, oh no, my cricket bat's not next to me. It's downstairs. It's not protected. Oh my gosh. I got to edit that part out too. I can't allow that secret to be out there. But we hope you enjoyed this video. We hope you enjoyed our reaction of these newbies still learning and us not being able to remember the name after we watched the video. We hope you give some love to the original video creator of this for doing all those demonstrations for us. We appreciate that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
That's 6 runs.